Hello, guys. Coming to you with a sad story coming out of Utah, Enoch, Utah, to be exact. This is so sad and sick at the same time. A Utah man, this is according to Associated Press. It's all over the news, though. A Utah man fatally shot his 5 children, his mother-in-law, and his wife, and then deleted himself from this earth 2 weeks after his wife had filed for divorce, according to authorities and public records. Police also revealed during a Thursday news conference that officers investigated the 42-year-old man and his family a couple of years prior, suggesting possible earlier problems inside the household. Enoch Police Chief Jackson Ames did not elaborate. So a few years ago, you guys, they're saying that there were issues going on inside of that household. I guess what the issues are will come out at a later date. Who knows? Investigators were aware of the divorce petition, but didn't know if it was the motivation behind the killings, Mayor Jeffrey Chestnut said. The killings rocked the small town of Enoch in southern Utah, about halfway between Salt Lake City and Las Vegas. It's in one of the fastest growing areas of the country, and communities of new homes on big lots are made up primarily of large families that belong, like most in Utah, to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the LDS, you guys, known widely as the Mormon Church. Many residents work and do business in nearby Cedar City, a city of about 35,000 that serves as a commercial hub for Enoch, which doesn't have its own downtown. So they're coming out from a very small new city or, new area. And I mean, seriously, who ever heard of Enoch before this? I didn't. This is so sad. Like, if this guy didn't want to live without his family, I mean, I'm not going to tell someone to take themselves out, but why take your children? Why? This is sick. I'm telling you guys, it is the devil. The devil is walking on this earth. Evil is increasing. I know you guys can see it. I know it. The deceased were members of the faith and well known in town. Many residents served in church alongside members of the slain family or went to school with the children, city officials said. This is a tremendous blow to many families who have spent many nights with these individuals who are now gone, Chestnut said. Oh my goodness, you guys. City manager Rob Dotson said people are feeling loss. They're feeling pain and they have a lot of questions. I mean, there are always so many questions that just don't get answered when someone does something so heinous. I mean, being in the LDS church, you would think, I mean, it's just like any other religion. There are people who are members of that religion, like Catholicism or Baptist or whatever. Any religion, there are people who are capable of doing this because, like I said, the devil is walking the earth. I know it sounds scary, but it's true. Things are changing, you guys. We're going to keep seeing this happening. I'm going to bring a story to you guys after this about a woman who took the life of her 2-year-old daughter. I think the child was 2 years old. But this happens. This is happening almost every day. Almost every single day. It's sad. It's scary. Um, and we're not going to see the end because people don't know how to call upon God when they need Him. We all have thoughts that pass our minds that we know are not good thoughts. It could be something as simple as, just readying yourself to be a bitch with someone instead of saying, God, give me the strength to handle this difficult person in a kind and thoughtful manner. But some of us, including myself, you get ready to be like, I'm going to tell her ass off, It could be something as simple as that. We have to call on God. And if you don't believe in God, guess what? I feel sorry for you because He is real. And one of these days, I'm going to start opening up to you guys about a lot of things in my life that made me know there is a God. There is a God. Call on Him when you are feeling down, when you are in need, and just know that whatever happens, God is with you. This is a sad, sad story. This man didn't know how to call upon the Lord and ask to take those thoughts and feelings away from him. He didn't know, in my opinion, you guys, how to ask for help from anyone around him. And who knows why the woman filed for divorce. According to this report, there was something going on in the home before. They just haven't elaborated on it. So back to the article. Officials said they believe Michael Haight killed his wife, 40-year-old Tasha Haight, his mother-in-law, and the couple's 5 children. Each appeared to have wounds from a gun, gunshot wounds. I'm just going to read it out, okay? The 3 girls and 2 boys ranged in age from 4 to 17 and included 7-year-old twins. Authorities said Tasha's mother, 78-year-old Gail Earl, was said to have been staying with the family to help during a difficult time. And she lost her life helping her daughter and grandchildren. Isn't that something, you guys? I'm pretty sure this woman was doing her best, the grandmother, to help her daughter. And this man, I know this man has family. I know he still has people who loves him. But how in the hell could he do this? And if you are someone who still loves this guy, you still care about him, that is, that's how we are as human beings. But you have to see what he did was evil and of the devil. Yeah, it really was. No one can deny that. I mean, super evil that you took the lives of your 5 children. You selfish, demonic man. That is my opinion. Court records show that Tasha Haight filed for divorce December 21st. Her lawyer said Thursday that Haight had been served with the papers December 27th. The reasons for the divorce were unknown, in part because Utah law keeps details of divorce proceedings sealed from the public. I don't know if I'm saying their last name right, but that's how I see it, you guys. Tasha Haight and other members of the family were seen the night before the killings at a church group for young women, Chestnut said. Police were dispatched to the family's home Wednesday afternoon for a welfare check after someone reported that she had missed an appointment earlier in the week, city officials said. Family mass killings have become a disturbingly common tragedy across the country. In 2022, there were 17 of them, according to a database. compiled by USA Today, the Associated Press, and Northeastern University. 10 were murder-suicides and 14 were shootings. The database defines a mass killing of 4 or more people slain, not including the assailant. James Park, who represented Tasha Haight in the divorce case, said she had not expressed any fear that her husband would physically hurt her. Park declined to elaborate, citing the investigation into the killings. He said he met with Tasha Haight only twice, most recently on Tuesday, and she was an incredibly nice lady. The White House said in a statement that President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden were mourning with the Enoch community. It called for further steps to reduce gun violence, now the leading cause of death for children in the U.S. The home where the victims were found was decorated with Christmas lights and located in a neighborhood of newly built single-family houses on a ridge overlooking Enoch. It has a view of houses with snow-covered roofs and mountains in the distance. Half the surrounding block was cordoned off by police tape. The Cedar City area, historically agricultural, is being transformed by new subdivisions. Cattle and sheep line the highway at the edge of town, along with signs that advertise custom new homes and recreation in southern Utah's famous national parks. So it just goes on to talk about, the town and her Facebook pictures and just different things like that. But let's keep the entire town, because they sound like they were all part of the same church and knew one another. And this is going to affect everyone that ever touched these people in any type of way. And especially the little kids that went to school with them. So we are all sinners. And yes, I sin on a daily basis. And we're told we're not to judge. I'm judging him. He was demonic. This is my opinion, evil and selfish for what he did. Let's talk about this in the comments.